Introducing you to the folks, man. You can't be acting like that. Say hello. Say hello. What it's called? She a little aggravated. Mamacita senorita, what's the matter? Huh? What's the matter, mamacita? Oh, mamacita senorita. Oh, you gonna take a nap? You gonna take a nap? Oh. Well, as you can see, I got the biggest baby in the world. She little, but she a big baby. She growing premature. She was born 2 pounds 10 ounces. Um, we had to get induced. We had to get a C-section too. Her mama had to get a C-section. She was born a month early, a month and 3 days early. She was due November 28th. She was born October 25th. Um, she wasn't sick or nothing. The only thing was wrong was the fact that she was just too small. Like, she had reached the 2 pound mark and literally stayed at 2 pounds. Like the entire, like for a month. For a month she was 2 pounds. Never grew no more. So what had happened was her umbilical cord had got twisted, and somehow that made it to where food and nutrients couldn't get to her. Also, they were saying something about her mama placenta being a little damaged or something like that. But hey, bless you. Either way it go, she was a very healthy baby. She was like what I said, 2 pounds 10 ounces, but she was breathing by herself. You know what I'm saying? She was eating by herself. Of course, in the beginning when she first got out, they was like, we go put on these nutrients tubes. So they had on nutrients tubes and things like that for a little while. But after like the first 2 weeks, I believe, she was doing everything by herself. Hey, hey, mama. She was doing everything by herself, breathing by herself. She was eating good by herself. She always been very active. Hey, mamacita senorita. She finally getting her face in the sense of like, she was always cute. Don't get it twisted. Like everybody at the doctor say she was cute, but to me, she just, you know how babies look like aliens, especially when they premature. She didn't really look like no alien. She looked like how she look now for the most part. Her face ain't really changed too much. It's just getting a little fatter and a little bit more structured. You know what I'm saying? She's starting to look like her. But yeah, it was an experience, man. I ain't gonna lie, I was crying and stuff, but I was crying because, like, for one, I was ready to come home. I ain't even gonna lie, nigga was home, gone. We wasn't home for a month, bro. Not only was we not home, I wasn't making no fucking money while I was there. Nigga was broke, but we was good though. That's the thing about it. It was just I couldn't do what the fuck I wanted to do at the time. So you know how that could be. But yeah. Also, I was sad because it was a lot of other ladies. Oh, did you spit up, mamas? No. It was a lot of other young ladies up there because we was at the Ronald McDonald House. It was a lot of girls and families at the Ronald McDonald House along with us, but some of them had people with them, some of them didn't. Um, it was just sad, man. It was a sad experience. It was sad, yeah. It was it was a learning experience, but overall to see certain moms just alone, you got the people that wasn't alone but still was alone. You know how that is? Like you there with your significant other, but y'all ain't getting along and shit. Like me and Beck stood together, but it was just seeing people just go through it, man. That shit's sad, bro. You don't want to see nobody go through no shit like that. Your baby sick, and then y'all can't figure out what y'all got going on and shit like that. So Ronald McDonald House keep families together for real. I think that's like their slogan. They keep families together for real because they damn sure kept us together. We didn't have to leave Columbia. We got to stay up there, but every day we'll go see her once a day. We had started seeing her twice. at some point. But then when it got closer to her to come home, we was like, we gonna start back going once again. But we ain't want to go see her too much, and then it seemed like she not growing. But she actually grew 2 pounds in a month. So we was able to bring her home at 4 pounds. When we got home, that was like, we got home the week of Thanksgiving. Literally that Monday we got home. But it was nerve-wracking at first, because, you know, we know that she was just in the NICU, and they had, like, monitors on her. They had, like, heart monitors, breathing monitors. So they just had everything tied up and attached to her, so where if anything went wrong, they'll just know immediately. So when we got her home, we was a little nervous, bro, because we was, like, couldn't sleep that first 2 weeks. We couldn't eat like that. We couldn't do nothing, really, because we was just so worried about her. We was like, bro, we can't let her not be able to survive, because we got her. We got to make sure she good. So that first 2 weeks home was like very, very nerve-wracking. As you can see, she's very active. She's very intuitive. You know what I'm saying? She is very much aware of her surroundings. She is a very smart baby. She trying to talk already. Ain't that right, mamas? Ain't that right? See, she trying to talk already. She a very sweet child. I can't even lie. She's a very sweet child. Like, she loved to move. She loved to get them arms working. She loved to stretch her little legs out. She can't keep them legs folded. She always stretching her little legs out. She don't like when I hold her a certain way. She like, don't be displaying me, bruh. Don't be displaying me, bruh. She be looking at me crazy when I display her. But yeah, like, that experience was like, I wouldn't want nobody to have to go through no shit like that. And if they did, Ronald McDonald House, hopefully you can get in, because them people are sweet. Some of them was. Then you had the ones that, I ain't gonna lie, I got a little aggravated when I was at the Ronald McDonald House. You got some of the people that's very much universal people. When I say universal, you know, you got the people that could get along, talk to everybody, which is me. But for the workers to be a certain type of way, I ain't like that. Like, it was one boy worker. I try to talk to him, but you could tell when somebody don't want to be bothered with you, so you just don't deal with them or whatever. But I'm like, all right, bet. And he was a younger guy. Oh, come on. You got it. He was a younger guy. He was a younger little white boy. And of course, there was other white people that ran the little establishment or whatever, but it was just one lady. I tried to say hey to her. I tried to say hey to her, like, probably, it had to be 4 days straight before I just was like, fuck this. Like, I ain't speaking to you no more. Because every day I come down there, I speak to everybody. You feel me? I'm speaking to her, she ain't speaking back. Alright, but I know exactly what to do with people like that. So then, when I finally got tired of speaking and not getting spoken back to, guess what happened? I stopped speaking. And then as soon as I stopped speaking, guess what happened? Oh, now you want to try to say, hey, but guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to do you the same way you did me when I was trying to speak to you. Every time I would try to speak to this lady, I'm her right now. Me trying to speak, hey, how you doing? She'll look at me and then look away. So you know what I started doing when she tried to speak to me? I look her dead in her eyes, go like this, and look away. Because you know why? We past that now. We're over trying to speak to you. We tried to speak to you 4 days ago. Your last day was the 4th day when I tried it. You ain't speak back. It's no more speaking to you, sweetheart. We moving. So it got to the point where she was dying to get me to say hey to her. Because you know how, like, people will start doing stuff to try to get your attention? It don't work with me, bro. I could really act like your ass is a ghost. Literally walk past you. You could probably bump into me. I probably act like I didn't know what I bumped into type shit. Like, but other than that, the experience overall was great, man. Like I said, Ronald McDonald House lit. Hopefully, if you do go to a Ronald McDonald House, you go to the one where the people is friendly and shit. Like I said, you know, you got some people that's low-key racist for real. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You ain't gotta come out and say I'm a racist to be racist. Hell, them the worst ones, the ones that don't say they racist or don't show it for real. But motherfuckers be racist low-key. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If you act like you can't speak to somebody, or you act like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the way a person act to let you know that they a little racist. But yeah, I wasn't tripping on that though. Cause at the end of the day, she don't own Ronald McDonald House. She worked there. So yeah, in other words, she worked for me for that whole week. For that whole time I was up there. She was working for me anyways. While she over there trying to have an attitude, I was that person that, we out of toilet paper, make a motherfucker go get toilet paper. We out of this, make a motherfucker go get that. Like, yeah, y'all go do y'all job while I'm here. But shout out to the Ronald McDonald House, because they the shit. Get some better workers though, but y'all the shit though. Girl, did you launch one in there? Did you launch one? Did you launch one? Mmm. It look like she poo-pooed. She got the poo-poo face. You poo-poo? Did you poo-poo? I think she left you something. I think she left her mama something. You poo-poo, girl. You got real quiet one time and kind of just was chilling like, let me just stay out the way real quick. I don't know. Might have been a fart. Might have been a fart. Because sometimes she'll fart and that junk be stank, bro. This your video is called Meet Leilani. They meeting you. Say hey. Say hey, guys. I'm a preemie. I'm a preemie, but I'm bigger. My baby look Asian sometimes. Like, sometimes she look Asian. Then sometimes she look Rican. Puerto Rican. She look Puerto Rican sometimes. Look like her mama, Rican. Real life Rican. But yeah, when it come down to a premature baby, they just like every other baby. Sometimes, well, ours was, she was literally just a little version of this. She was smaller than this, but still moving around, active and stuff. Doing the most. She like talking too. She nosy. One thing I done learned about my baby already is she nosy. Me and her mama, look, she smiling. Me and her mama be having grown-up conversations. That's the quietest she'll be. When me and her mama having conversations, she'll shut up so quick, she'll be like, uh-oh, spit up again. Yeah, she be real quiet when we be having them grown-up conversations. But as soon as somebody ain't saying nothing, guess what? She wanna start whining because she wants somebody to pick up. But let you be talking. She love talking. She love listening to people talk. What's up, Mamacita Senorita? You probably need to burp one more time. You got hiccups? Yup, she got hiccups, y'all. Them hiccups be beating my baby behind. I ain't gonna lie. They be messing her up. She be acting like she can't handle them hiccups sometimes. But yeah. This is Leilani, y'all. The princess. No frog. Unless I'm the frog. Say hey, mamas. Y'all need to see her facial expression. She is a character. She be raising one eyebrow. I can't do it. Show them how you raise one eyebrow, mama. Show them. Show them how you do that thing. Go ahead, show them. She say she ain't no entertainer. She don't do stuff because people tell her to do it. She do it when she feel like it. You ain't gonna do it for me? You ain't gonna do it for me? Show them how you raise that one eyebrow. Usually when I try to do it, she'll do it because she'll be looking at me like, boy, what is you doing? Come on, show them. All right, show them how you raise that one eyebrow, mamas. Come on now. She ain't trying to do it. Them hiccups, when she get them hiccups, she be like, no, no, no. Wanna go to mama? Mama look like she wants you right now. Unless she need to talk to me about something. You need to talk to me about something?
You said she pooped, ain't it?
I thought she did. She might have just farted. Huh, smell her. Hold on, we go get the pro to tell us if she pooped or not. This the pro. Her mama the pro. She the poop pro. She just farted, ain't it? She just farted like I said. She be farting like a dude. Like me. She be farting like me. Be lighting the room up. My baby got the hiccups. So this is Leilani, you guys. She is now currently 6 pounds and something ounces. I don't know exactly. She might be 7 pounds by now. That was the last appointment we had. Last appointment, they said she was 6 and 13. But I know she at least 7. She probably 8 pounds, for real, for real. I think she like 8 pounds. My baby big, low key. But I still can hold her with one hand though. The reason why I can still hold her with one hand is because I've been doing it. So as she been growing, I still been doing it so that I can still do it. You feel me? If I stop doing it, of course she go get heavy. You know what I'm saying? But as far as now, as long as I keep carrying her with one hand every now and again, I'll be keeping up with her. That way I could keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is my new addition to the family. Me and Bay. Look, we made, I can't believe we made this little pretty baby. She bad too already. I love it. Say hey, mamas, cause we finna go. We finna get up out of here, cause daddy gotta do some more videos. But he gotta talk about grown stuff. Yeah, I gotta talk about grown stuff, girl. I gotta cuss some people out. Yeah. I gotta get them a piece of my mind, mama. Yeah. Them people be thinking we be playing with them. But we not playing with them, is we? Tell them. We not playing with y'all. Tell them, mamas. Tell them. That my mamacita señorita. That my mamacita señorita. That my mamacita señorita. That my mamacita señorita. You go tell them. She like, man, we ain't got time for y'all. She love to spit. Now, sometimes she just be spitting, like, she don't even be spitting up. She, like, spit, like, she bad. That's why I say she bad already, because she be spitting. But guess what I found out? Her mama used to spit, too. Bad, man, just bad. When I found that, I asked her mama, too. She was like, yeah, I used to spit on people. How old you was? I was a baby, though. I was little. What? So in elementary school, you was a menace? That's what you telling me? Yeah, I was bad in elementary school, but when I got to middle school, I was good. Then when she got to high school, she was even better. But this is what she told me now. If she hadn't told me that she was bad in elementary school, I would have never known why. When she got to high school and shit, she started getting picked on. Because your ass was bad when you was little, that's why. You was the bully when you was little, that's why. So now, when you get older, you turn into the one getting bullied. Once she told me she used to be bad in elementary, it all made sense. And so she tried to walk around acting all innocent. Yeah, her mama is a fucking beast, low-key. Low-key, her mama is a whole menace out here, low-key. That's what made me attracted to her. I was attracted to what I knew she really was on the inside. She a savage, just like me. We don't care about nobody's feelings for real. Like, I be telling people, bro, I'm fake as hell. When I say I'm fake, like, I'm gonna put it to you like this. If it wasn't for God, I don't think nobody would like me. I be about to cry when I say it. If it wasn't for God, wouldn't nobody like me. Cause I really don't be giving a fuck for real. I really don't. Like, to the bottom of my heart, I'm about to cry, bro. Cause I really don't be caring for real. I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, but between her mama and her, they make me care. That's the only reason I care now. When I met her mama, I started caring. When I met her mama in 2018, I started giving a fuck. But before I met her, I didn't care about nobody. Like, nobody. Like, I don't care about you. I don't care about your relationship. I don't care about your mama. I don't care about your daddy. I don't care about your grandma. I don't care about nobody. I didn't care about nobody before I met her. And before I got her. Like, I just did not care. So, when I say I'm fake, it's like, I ain't fake. Because I really am a nice person. But it's like, only they can make me be this nice. Without them, I'm not nice at all. Like, without them, I'm like... Without them, I'm fucking menace, bro. Like, I don't care. I'm trying to do everything to everybody that's not nice. I'm a covetous. I'm a covetous without them. Without them, I'm a covetous. Meaning that everything gonna be bad intentions to everybody around me type shit. I don't care about nobody like that. Cause I stopped caring when my best friend got killed when I was like 17 or something like that. Probably before I turned 17. That's what made me stop caring. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made me distance myself from people. Cause man, look, people play. I don't play. You know what I'm saying? I don't play around like certain people play around. I can't even play fight. Cause I take everything that's violent, I take that shit to the extreme. Like, but when we had her and I met her, man, my whole life changed, bro. I became a whole goddamn lover boy. I was a dad and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I became human. Cause before I met her, I was not a human. I was a fucking... Man, I don't even know, gargoyle or some shit. I was mean, bro. I was mean in the motherfucker. I was the meanest person. Don't get me wrong, I always been loyal to my crowd, my people. But if you ain't part of my crowd or my people, huh, bitch, it was, man, what? I didn't care, you feel me? But then I got this little social butterfly. And then everything changed. Really changed when I met her, though. But it really changed when I got her. What's wrong, mamacita? What's the matter, mamacita, señorita? Who that is right there? That you. You gonna be a star. You gonna be a star, girl. You already a genius. My baby already know how to talk low-key. Ain't that right, mamas? Say hey. Say hey. Why she gonna say it in a minute? Say hey. She trying, y'all. The hiccups on her behind. Say hey. I got hiccups now. You see that shit? You gave me the hiccups, girl. You trying to pass them to me? Yeah, she trying to pass them to me. Say hey. Say hey. She trying, y'all. I told you she know how to talk. Say hey. Say hey. Say it. Say hey. Say hey. She want to, y'all. She want to. She don't know who she saying hey to, though. That's why she ain't saying it. She just like, daddy ain't nobody right there. I'm just saying hey to me. I don't want to say hey to me. That's what she think. Say hey. She said, I ain't got time for it. But yeah, that's what it was like going through the experience of getting her to this world, man. It was very much a life experience for real. Like dead ass life experience made me change my mind about a lot of stuff in life. Like I want to
Did you
do.
tell the story about when she came out?
Yeah, I told her that her umbilical cord was like twisted, and that's the reason why she had to come early. Well, when she came out for real, all right, I'm gonna give you the breakdown. It was like a movie, bro. I was asleep. First of all, I had a dream. I was having a dream. My granny was hitting me. I was like, what the fuck, granny? Like, why you keep hitting me? Like, you know how somebody be punching you in your arm or something, or tapping your arm, trying to get your attention, or trying to, wake you up or something out your sleep. She was hitting my arm, and then all of a sudden I woke up, and when I woke up, I seen like 6 nurses in the room. They was all around the bed. I was like, what the fuck going on? So then they was telling her, turn this way, turn that way, turn this way, turn that way. And then they was like, oh, we gotta go, y'all. She's like, her heart done been stopped for like 7 minutes, talking about her. So boom, they rushed out the room. Bruh, when I tell you it's like 12 nurses pushing that bed, like 12 nurses pushed her out, pushed her in the next room with them. And they came back and got me. I hadn't got everything ready. They brought me the suit to put on to go in there to, to see the baby come out. So I put the suit on, I came and I walked in there. They had her on like an operation table. They had this tarp over her, like, but they had it to where she couldn't see her stomach type shit, cause they was doing surgery. They had to cut her the fuck open. I'm talking about belly wide open, looked like a clothes basket, just waiting to put dirty clothes in it type dump, like real wide open stomach. Craziest shit I ever seen in my life. Cause the whole time her stomach cut open, she talking to me. I'm like, bitch, how is you not dead right now? Your whole stomach open. Like, movie type shit. Like, her shit is open, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And she sitting here talking to me. I'm looking at her stomach. She looking at me. I'm talking to her. She talking calm, though. I'm like, you good? She was like, yeah, I'm good. I was like, you sure you good? She was like, yeah, I'm good. I was like, all right. She looked good, too. So I'm talking to her. The doctor's talking to her, too. They was like, you feel that? She was like, feel what? Next thing you know, all we hear is crying because the baby out. I was like, oh, shit, that was fast. Like, she here. You know what I'm saying? So I seen her. I looked at her. I said, damn, she look like grandma. Then I looked again. She ain't look like grandma no more. She look like somebody else. You know how you look at her? I looked at her like 5 times. She looked like everybody. Then I looked at her cord. I was like, cord all twisted up and shit. My plan was to cut the cord. Couldn't even do that. The person that was supposed to deliver her didn't even get to deliver her. It was a whole nother doctor. It was like an Indian doctor. Habib. I'm going to call him Habib. Habib delivered her. Habib was cool, too. But, the shit was like a movie, bro. It was like a whole movie. I lost her for a second. Like, I don't know if she died. I don't think she died. Because I ain't hit no flatline type shit. But she was gone for a second. Like, me and her was talking 1 second. Next thing you know, gone, nigga. I'm talking about she wasn't responding. I grabbed her arm or her hand. That bitch will flop back down. I said, oh, my God. I was like, babe, 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 babe. Then she finally was like, huh? I was like, you good? She's like, yeah. I was like, okay. Then she did it again. I said, oh my God, please don't die on me in this motherfucker, bro. That's all I was worried about. I was worried about her mama. She was good. Was never worried about the baby. I was never worried about the baby, honestly. I never been worried about the baby, really. I haven't worried about her since they got her up out of there. As soon as they got her out and I heard her cry, my worries of the baby was over. That was it. With nothing else to worry about for me, personally. Even with her being in the NICU, I wasn't worried about nothing. Her mama, though, I was worried about her mama the whole time. That's the only person I was worried about. Because I knew my baby was straight. Just had to make sure her mama was straight. You feel me? But after a while, she was. And you know how people have postpartum depression? I don't think she had postpartum depression. I'm going to tell you what happened in the mix of all this. Our dog ran away. And if anything made her depressed, it was the dog running away and the dog being gone. Still feel a type of way about our dog. But other than that, she was never postpartum depression over no baby. I promise you that. It was literally because her dog was gone. I promise you, if we didn't lose our dog around that time, it would have been a whole different experience for real, for her anyways. For me, it was probably going to be the same regardless to a certain extent because I'm just a dude. You know what I'm saying? We carry our emotions differently. But for her, losing our dog, like, we don't know if he dead. We don't know if he alive. Nigga just gone. So when we found out he was gone, that's like her first child. You know what I'm saying? Like, For me, it's just a dog to a certain extent. He like my child too, but I'm just different when it come to stuff like that. Especially when I'm like focused on something else, which is the baby. You feel me? She was too. Don't get me wrong, but that's her baby. Her dog is her first baby. That's the first thing she raised. Period. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? And I cried too. I can't even look at pictures on because I'm gonna go cry if I see a picture of my dog. But yeah, we finally got right. Then the first night we got to bring her to the Ronald McDonald House. It was good. Everything was good. The first few nights we brought her to the Ronald McDonald House with us, we was good. Then when we get home, that first night home, huh, she showed her true colors, boy. Cause boy, you showed your true colors that first night home. Don't try to ignore me. Don't try to ignore me. She showed her true colors that first night home. Go ahead and tell them how you act. Tell them that first night home, you want to stay up all night. Look, she's you want to cry. You want to cry for hours at night. You raised straight hell when you got home that first night. Go ahead and tell them. Tell them Monday night you let us have it. She ain't got nothing to say because she know I ain't lying. You know what you did to us that first night. You had us up all night. She wasn't even nothing but a small fry at that time too. But she doing real good.
Went up by 4 pounds.
She went number 4 pounds at the time, but she doing real good. She's grown. Her motor skills is great. She her eyes good. We had her eyes and stuff checked. She got a little bit of fluid in one ear, but they said it should go away after a while or something like that. It was because she didn't have a vaginal birth. She had a C-section. So they was like it's normal for babies to have fluid in their ears if it's just a C-section because when you have a vaginal birth, the vaginal birth is what helps push the fluid out the baby's ear because of the pressure that's gonna be around the baby's head when it's coming out. But yeah, for the most part, man, she's been a real princess. I love this girl. And I love her mama too. But other than that, everything else good. We finna be done though. Cause I got other stuff to do. I just wanted y'all to meet her. She just wanted to meet y'all. I think she over this at this point. Say bye. All right, y'all.